Sorry for that breach in the sound. I noticed that we noticed in the studio that people were not hearing us. They have been telling us that they are not hearing the sound. It wasn't audible enough. Okay, so now let me begin proper. Welcome to Hot Gist on Prime Media TV. My name is Moses, and this is Hot Gist, a platform where we discuss live updates and hot news headline for the day. Joining me today will be our guest commentators. We're waiting for them. They will soon join us in the show. But before then, we have some headlines to talk about. It says that on Rivers crisis, say Assembly functions flex muscles. Assembly factions flexes muscles. Assembly factions flexes muscles. And also on that it says fuel price reject. It says World Bank, federal government should reject fuel price hike. Federal government should reject fuel price hike from World Bank. Federal government should reject fuel price hike from World Bank. And last but not the least, says Supreme Court set to deliver judgment on Nnamdi Kanu. Supreme Court set to deliver judgment on Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow. And like I said before, Prime Media TV will be there live and direct to cover the show, to cover the sitting, the court sitting. Like Prime Media TV will be there and will bring you live update from Abuja. Like I said before, that we'll go into brief reading of our first headlines. Says Assembly factions flex muscles. Assembly factions flex muscles. The two factions of the Rivers State House of Assembly flexed muscles yesterday, with both holding parallel sittings and passing bills. The group of 27 lawmakers who defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressives Congress (APC) yesterday fought against the declaration of their seats as vacant by holding a parallel sitting. No fewer than 25 of the legislators led by Martin Amewule met at the auditorium of the House of Assembly quarters on Aba Road, Port Harcourt, sequel to the demolition of the Assembly building by the state government, passed some bills into law and condemned the demolition of the Assembly by the governor, Siminalayi Fubara. Two members of the G27 reportedly returned to the PDP and the G4 House before its sitting on Wednesday. However, one of them denied reneging on his defection. On the same day, the Speaker, Edison Egi, state government's recognized G4 House, whose membership had risen to 5, passed within 24 hours the Rivers State 800.3 billion naira 24 budget that Governor Fubara presented on Wednesday. This came as the APC, which crowned Chief Nyesom Wike as the Dean of Nigeria's politics, said that Fubara's presentation of the state's 2024 budget to 4 lawmakers was contrary to the provisions of the law. Amid the crisis, the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Professor Zaccheaus Adango, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, resigned his office on personal principles. 3 other commissioners also resigned. Parallel Assembly seats passes Financial Autonomy Bill and others. Holding what it called its 88th legislative sitting, the Amewule-led House passed the Rivers State House of Assembly Fund Management Bill 2023 after debating the report of the House Committee on Public Accounts presented by Chairman of the committee, Mr. Major Jack, who was recently elected leader of the factional House. Commenting on the report of the committee, Speaker Amewule said that the bill would provide for the management of funds accruing to the Rivers State House of Assembly from the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the state, adding the law would ensure accountability and efficient utilization of funds. The House also okayed the Rivers State Local Government Law Number 5 of 2018 Amendment Bill 2023 after a robust debate on the report of the House Committee on Local Government presented by the chairman of the committee, Mr. Ignatius Onwuka. As it is now, we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue the show. Don't go away. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Hello, Maria. Good morning. Hello, Maria. Good morning.
Good morning. I can hear you. Good morning.
Okay. How are you doing, Maria?
Hello.
How you doing?
Yep, fine. Are you?
Fine. I can see your face is so bright this morning.
I'm so bright with Amazon.
All right. Welcome to the show once again. Welcome to the show once again. So we have three headlines this morning. The first is on Rivers crisis. House of Assembly factions flex muscles. Yesterday they actually held parallel sittings in the complex, and then they actually, the people that defected, the 27 lawmakers that defected, two returned back to PDP and said they didn't defect. Actually, it was the others that defected, and then they were condemning the demolition on the House of Assembly, while the state government would have to demolish the state House of Assembly, and also why the governor would have to present bill to only some persons in the House of Assembly, whereas not waiting for others. So, what is your take on that? What do you want to say? What do you have to say about that?
And what we are seeing right now that is playing out in Rivers State is godfatherism. And as I told somebody this morning, I said one of the problems that is rocking this nation, that is destroying this nation, is godfatherism. They don't want to do their own and live. And in all these things, the hands that we can see there is just the hands of Wike. Yes, the two hands of Wike are in this situation. Why would the 27 PDP assembly members defected to APC? And when they defected, when people were crying and shouting, the second the APC came out to say, the APC chairman in Rivers State said they did not get notice and nobody wrote them. And you remember that these APC members, the APC, they have their own members that also contested and lost. So when these people defected, then what would those ones do? And I think the House too, the APC members would not want that, because they are eyeing 2027. Then apart from that, I think there should be law. Yes, there should be law that if you contest under a party, you have no right, you have no excuse to defect to another party until your tenure is finished. And another one is that I think Fubara needs to fight this case and fight it with all his power, and others. For the first time, we should all join together and fight this case. We should call upon the judiciary. We should take them to court, and let us fight this in the masses court. Yes, the public court should fight this. The fact is that those who defected, they should make them homeless. When I said homeless, that is a political homeless. Whereas they have defected, they should declare their seats vacant.
Of course.
We can say this. It wanted to be collecting 2 billion naira every month, which Fubara did, fulfilled the first time, the second month, the third month. He couldn't. How would he do? You alone, you are getting 2 billion. Do you know what 2 billion naira would do to would do for people living in that area? It's not even living in that area alone. Do you know what 2 billion naira would do in this Nigerian economy? You understand? You
Anyway,
know how many investments that 2 billion naira would execute? Yes, will
yes,
bring back, will give birth to. So this is just the hands of God for that reason. That is why it is not Fubara's fight alone. Even though Wike said he bought their tickets. If you bought their tickets, Inko, you spent good 8 years. So you mean you want to destroy the state you are coming out from? So
yeah,
because he saw Tinubu doing it and he's
yes.
getting away with
I
it,
was I
so
was
he's
going to
now
say
seeing
that.
himself.
I
He's
was
now
going to say
seeing
that
himself.
was what happened to
Yes,
Ambode in Lagos State, and people were like saying that River State is not Lagos. Tinubu should not, Wike actually should not do that to Port Harcourt. That Port Harcourt is actually not Lagos. And apart from what you said about people defecting and they should make them homeless, it's actually in the law because you have to serve your tenure before defecting. You cannot defect in power. It is written in law. And if the governor or the state house of assembly could not do that, then I don't think that they are doing their job. What do you think?
come again, please.
Okay, I was saying that if they are going to make them, if they are not going to make them homeless, like declaring the 27 seats vacant, as the
Yes,
law states, because the law states that they should be able to serve, they should be able to have served their tenure
their
fully
tenure
through
under the political party
under
they
the political
contested
party
in.
which they contested in. Now, if
Okay.
they are not able to, if they are defecting, that means they should declare their seats vacant. And if the assembly, if the state house of assembly could not do something like that, so I don't know who can do it. I don't know who can
I,
declare the seats vacant because
it's
they're not doing
no,
anything right now.
they can do what they need to do, though we don't have hope and we don't have faith in the courts anymore. Yes, we all seen what have been playing out. But the fact that I love the first move that Fubara made
Huh?
when that's when the what happened the first time, or maybe when he
Doing impeachment.
disobeyed the Wike's order and they wanted to
Okay.
impeach him.
Yeah.
It changed the judiciary,
The speaker.
the apex of that state. You understand
Okay. Okay.
the justice of that
Okay.
state. So
Yeah.
I think for doing that, that one is going to play to his favor.
Of
Yes, he
course. Of
should take
course.
them to court.
That's
And the
politics.
fact, yes, that was a brilliant political move. But the fact that they have said, although on election matter, they say it's only 2 cities, only 2 states that can have the authority on election matter, which is Lagos and Abuja. But this one is after election matter and it's in that state. So what you should do, you should take them to court and the court will declare them vacant. Rivers State is independent of Nigeria. Yes, it is inside Nigeria, but states enjoys some level of independency. Yes, which
Mhm.
they must which which they need to execute now. So what Fubara needs to do is to take them to court. See, let's begin to take the bull, let's
The
begin
bull
to
by the
call a
horn.
spade a spade.
The spade.
Let's
Yeah.
take the bull by the horn. So these people need to be taught political lesson that
Mhm.
they will never forget. Where would the Godfatherism should be wiped off from the history, from the book of Nigerian politics? That
Mhm.
by doing this, we are going to move forward. If that is
Mhm.
not done, and thank God in this River State, why I love River State, and though I was disappointed in them during the election, but there are these people that said they would do something, they would do, they are very strong and stubborn. So when
Mhm.
this one is stubborn, that one is stubborn, so let them meet. And now, this everything is in the hands of Fubara. Yes, he's leading. Though that one is in Abuja, he can stop Wike
Mhm.
from coming to River State. Yes.
Of
He
course.
is the Alpha and Omega of River State right now. He's the #1 man in the River State. Yes, so he should pull out his political power and pull up everything and make sure that the wings of those who've defected are broken and cut off. And apart from that, the masses still need to come out. People are suffering. People are suffering, and
Yeah.
what we need right now is new Nigeria, not old Nigeria. So it is only Fubara's fight alone. Yes, it is the
Mm.
masses
On.
fight. So Fubara needs to go to court by changing the justice of that land, the chief judge of the land. Yes,
of the land.
everything is going to play
Thank
to
you
his
so
favor,
much for
and
that.
those ones should be made a political tenants with that house,
Okay,
political then that
thank you so
developments.
much. Thank you so much for that, Madam Maria. But I would want to ask again. Some people are praising Fubara, Sim Fubara of River State, that Fubara made a wise decision by demolishing the State House of Assembly complex. What do you have to say about that? Is it okay for him to be? The State House of Assembly was built by taxpayers' money and with taxpayers' money. So, do you think that it's a wise decision to um, demolish the State House of Assembly building?
Do you know what? This is not a football match. This is a wrestling match and not a boxing match. This is a kickboxing where everything is allowed. Do you get it?
Mm,
Bible says they shall gather together. You understand?
yeah.
That's like, but their gathering will not prosper. But this time around, there are sometimes you allow your enemy to gather together, and there are sometimes you don't allow them to gather together. It is when they sit, that is when they can take decision. That is when they can impeach
Mm,
you. Now that has demolished the place, are they going to sit under the tree? Are they going to do it in
of
their
course
house?
not.
That place, the assembly house is where the law binds. It's everything they do there. That is where it takes effect. But now that the place has been demolished, let them go and sit under the sun. So when you are fighting, when it comes to wrestling, Greco-Roman wrestling and normal wrestling, thank God you watch wrestling. Everything that you
Yeah, of
can use
course.
to beat your enemies is what you do. So whatever, if you like demolish everywhere, it is good for the next for this year to next year. But what I just have him to do, as he's demolishing, let him begin to do good things. So this one is fight to
Mm,
finish. Demolish whatever
okay.
you want to demolish. It is fight, it is wrestling. Anything is allowed. Any weapon is
It is
allowed.
politics. Anything is allowed.
Yes.
Nigerian politics. Anything is allowed. Thank you so much, Madam Maria. Okay, our second topic for today says reject World Bank's 750 naira per liter of fuel. NLC warns FG. World Bank coming to tell us sell fuel for 750 naira per liter. Do you think that World Bank is in the power to tell us how to sell the fuel, or do you think they are invading our privacy, or what do you think about that statement?
Nigeria is in the state of lawlessness right now, and
Oh,
it's the state of leadershipless, where we don't have
mm,
leaders. Our leaders are being tossed up and down. So everybody, Nigeria right now is not living her dream. And when you
mm,
are not living your dream, you are going to live the dream of another person. So that is
mm,
what is happening. When our president wants legitimacy, so you don't know
mm.
what he has signed and whatever he's going to do, but you should remember that is staying here. It is not World Bank. We don't have problem with we don't have business with World Bank. We don't have problem with the World Bank. We don't have anything with the World Bank. As I used to say, I'm going to tell you that we take when we are tired, we are going
Mm.
to take our destinies into our own hand. But right now we are still playing, so we dey play. Now play we dey
Now they
play.
play,
And now
they
when NLC said
play.
reject 750 naira World Bank this thing, what I'm
Mhm.
saying that that president made mistake. The NLC president, when I saw his picture among the delegates of those of the
Mm.
government delegates who went um, to
To cross
UAE,
28,
I was
23 rather.
I was disappointed. How will you be humiliated? Did every that then they now included your name. You should have said no.
Compensation.
So if he now called out, if he asked people to go on strike now, they're just going to look at him. He's not going to be the one that will do that fight. I said, what happens to Nigeria? You have been doing well until you just throw yourself, just shot yourself on the legs by going to that end. Why would you go to that place? You have money, you have everything that can take you there, and you have the backing of the people. So what bank is going to let what bank do it now? It is not the problem. You know that big companies are folding up. So who is
Yes,
going
of
to
course.
who is going to suffer it? And we people heard that there is no subsidy, that there was no subsidy before. Even when it came that it said they removed subsidy, yes, there is none. And then the World Bank, the countries that are going to suffer when Nigeria explodes, because Nigeria right now is sitting on the or let's say is it keg of, it's not even keg of petrol, it's keg of gas.
Whoa.
Yes, you know, like a gas goes far away.
Yes,
Yes,
explodes
so
really
it's not
loud.
about petrol, it's even keg of gas. So right now, when it now bursts, when it's burst, nobody will tell World Bank. But what I'm happy about is that World Bank is not going to be here to suffer the problem. Who will suffer the problem is those people that have business. Right now,
Okay.
every time they want to do right, they are doing left. And whatever the decision they are taking every day is pushing the masses to the streets. And what I'm happy about this administration is that this administration knows they have PhD in making people to suffer. Yes. And people are really, really, really suffering. Do you know how much they're selling the bag of rice right now?
Hmm.
Before the official dollar rate was 950. A bag of rice was being sold for 60,000 naira. So right now, do you know how much they're selling it? So now everybody's looking forward to Christmas. Nothing. So
It is
God will
well.
expect.
It is
So
well,
let
Brother
the World
Maria.
Bank
Thank you so much.
continue.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I like what you said. You said Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gas.
It's not
It's
petrol,
all
it's
right.
gas.
It's not petrol. Okay, thank you so much for that. The last one we're going to take this morning in the studio says that Supreme Court is set to deliver judgment on Nnamdi Kanu. You know, following that he has been in detention, DSS detention for the past how many? I think years now. So they are set to deliver judgment. You know, he has been granted bail before, but DSS still held him hostage. Right now, that is against his fundamental human rights, according to activists. But right now, tomorrow is the D-Day. Supreme Court is going to be delivering judgment on Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think that it will be fair to him, or it will actually hurt him? Do you think it will be in his favor? That is the right word to use. Do you think it will be in
They
his
are going to
favor,
deliver
or
they are going to deliver judgments on what?
of
Did he
course,
kill?
yes, on
Did he steal? What did he do? Because he said he wants to leave. Is it not in
yeah.
the constitution that you can secede? How many countries
Mm-hmm.
have seceded? Did they arrest
Mm.
them? Nnamdi Kanu's people is just his own people, his own problem. It's two. He has two problems. Number one, he should have gone to that Kenya to go and collect that money. Yes, as a
Mm.
leader, you should be able to
Mm.
trust people. You should know how to
Of
delegate.
course,
You know that the country you are fighting for, you understand the rudiments. It is not about you alone. And when it comes to Biafra, what I've come to notice is one person wants to take the glory. It's not about one person taking the glory. What you are fighting for is the emancipation of your people. You don't need to
of your
say it
people.
is
That's
me.
right.
It is not me. It is everybody. Like in the Black America, and in America, it is not about Martin Luther King. There are about more than 10 or 20 of them. And one of them
All
is a
the way.
Malcolm X, who died, who they executed. So there are other people too. So it's not about me. But as a leader, you have the vision, and it's not the first leader. There were leaders before him. You have Inwa Zuruki. Why are they not working together? You understand? It's for the
Mm.
emancipation of your people, for the Biafra people. You don't like the way they are being treated. Of course, you can go. What happened to South and in Sudan? South Sudan left. Yes, it is constitutional for you to secede if you want to secede. So now they said they're going to give judgment, that they're going to release him when the court has ordered them to release him like 2 years ago. So what is there? What is the judgment they're going to give? For him to say, we want to leave. It is some people, he made that mistake, then his own people are betraying him. They don't even want him to be there. Yes, because as
Mm.
this in Nigeria now, some people, some people are eating from the corruption, yes, from their own
Of
side,
course.
that they don't want to be. Some people want Nigerians to be together because of the what they are eating from it. Do you understand? They say he
Yes, of
wants to
course.
what? No, I don't understand. I don't understand his sins or his offense. And look at UK. That is why I laugh. I smile when people say I'm holding a UK passport. This person is holding UK passport. His wife is a British. Are they fighting for him? No, because they are eating from the bad governance. Yes. Are they
Mm.
fighting? So you say you are holding this thing. See, when people are tired, people are going to fight for themselves. I'm not going
Mm.
to follow that judgment because he didn't steal. He didn't do anything. What is his offense? I want my people to go. Is he telling people to be killing people? No. You understand? So when
Yeah.
people are tired, They are going to call for the Sovereign National Conference. Yes, which will lead to secession because the whole region, everybody wants to go. You have the Odua there. They are doing their thing. But though I heard that they wanted to arrest the head of the Odua. It's because the man was smart enough. He's not doing it me alone. He's carrying everybody along. So his own offense, he shouldn't have left to Kenya. Do you get it? He shouldn't have left to Kenya. But look at the people he's fighting for. Some of them are betraying him. So what is there? Now they say they're going to release him. They want him to sign some things that he will not be able to leave. He will not be able to get himself out of it. Look at Showore. They seize Showore's passports. But Showore is walking up and down and he's telling you that he's a revolutionist. Yes. There are some people you cannot touch that is going to bring a problem. So whatever, this guy didn't do anything, but it is part of it. When you want to become a messiah, expect
persecution.
Yes, bear the consequences. And one of the consequences is being incarcerated, which he had done. So it's part of it. When you want to, you cannot get to the palace. You cannot become Joseph without prison. So from prison to palace. So whatever he's getting,
Thank you.
And he should bear it. I don't think they're going to say he's guilty or whatever. There's no for that one. I'm not going to say that.
All right. Thank you so much, Madam Maria. Thank you so much for your time. You have spoken brilliantly well, and we've learned something from all of what you've said. I need to come and see you. I need to learn from you because you are a history lecturer. You should lecture me. That's it. Thank you so much for joining us on the show this morning. Really appreciate your presence. Thank you. And before we go, of course, our Remy app.
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
Remy.com is it's an online mall and very reliable, trustworthy, very fast in delivery. You want to say something about it just a little?
As we to say, anything you want to order, you can come to Remy. You order, you can register as a seller, you can register as a buyer. If you order for anything and we can't fulfill your order, we are going to refund your money. We have been doing that. Some others that they ordered and we do not have them, we refund their money, and the refund is within 2 or 3 days, and the filling of the order is between 3 and 5 working days in Lagos State. Then outside state, maybe like 8 or 10 working days. So you can come. This is the time. You don't need to stress yourself. Just put your burden on us. Just come and sell. And the world is even the world is not about physical market right now. It is online marketing where you can stay at home, relax. You don't need to worry yourself. Don't need to stress yourself. Then you order for everything you want to do. Then you sell also. Turn the corner of your room into your own shop. Turn it into your own bank, into your own mega place. You can become billionaires by not leaving your house. It's not about walking up and down, selling the sun, staying in the sun, and the rent shop that at the end of the day they will demolish. You don't need, in this case, don't need to demolish your shop. What do you need to put there? Just put it there. And people have started ordering now. When you just click on Remy is REHMIE.com/seller. That is want to sell. We are in Nigeria, we are in America, and we are in India. The Remy is the next thing now when it comes to online marketing, and is owned by Nigerians. So start patronizing the your what will I say? Your compatriot. Yes, make Nigeria and Nigerians great. Yes. Purchase us. About all of us. But whatever, don't purchase us. Purchase market. Yes, don't purchase us. Purchase market from us. Whatever you want to buy, and patronize us.
Right.
Patronize our online mall and everything. As to be okay for you. Whatever we want,
thank you so much. You have heard from Madam Maria. It is very, very simple. Just log on to our website, www.remy.com.ng for those in Nigeria, and for those overseas, www.remy.com. For Lagos, it takes 3 to 5 working days for delivery, and outside Lagos, it takes 3 to 7 working days for delivery. And once you place an order, we cannot meet up. We refund your money ASAP. Yeah, we always meet up because we always deliver. Thank you so much for joining, Madam Maria. Thank you so much for joining my viewers. Until I come your way next time, I am Moses, and this is Prime Media TV. Have a blessed and wonderful day.